Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I drop my next one. Listen, you guys, this has become a mess. Keith Lee just put out a video concerning the crazy moments from the BET Awards when Taraji P. Henson not only handed him a flower and told him to call her if he were single, but he also addressed the disrespect to his wife as well as the production craziness. I'm about to go into this recap and come back with my commentary.
Question is, why does everybody in mainstream media act like TikTokers are aliens? Teraji P. Henson, let's chit-chat. Now, the owner of Neighborhood Talk hails from the Shade Room, and I tell you that because they never miss the shady moments, right? Keith Lee posted a video of him throwing the rose that Taraji P. Henson gave him on the ground with the caption saying, "Our name will be known in every room that it's supposed to be in." And like, honestly, clap, clap. I wish you would have kept it up, Keith Lee, because that shade is definitely a 10.9 out of 10. Taraji P. Henson not taking the time to know the people who were in her monologue, the people that she's supposed to be giving a rose to, speaks to a bigger issue, right? Like, y'all people in mainstream media see and value TikTokers, but to an extent, because what is it for you to get online and know that Keith Lee looks like he looks and is definitely married to Ronnie because you putting your butt in his face talking about some call me is tacky. Cookie. The issue is that it's time for mainstream media to catch up. We love Taraji P. Henson down, but is she really the right person to host the BET Awards at this time, especially if she doesn't even know the people in the audience?
All right, you guys. So you just heard that very quick recap, and I'm about to get into what Keith Lee said, and his comments are going viral. I am going to say this. I, in my own opinion, do not think Taraji P. Henson meant any harm. I think that she was really fun as a host. I enjoyed her commentary. And honestly, I do not think she actually knew who was who, as you guys could see in this clip that I'm about to show. I'm actually about to show a screenshot and not the full clip because BET will definitely flag this video. In the clip, you guys will see that she's literally like pointing at the wrong person. People behind her are giving out flowers, and basically she's just, she's just trying to do her thing as a host. With the scripted material. Was it cringeworthy? Yes, a lot of people are calling it tacky. I do think it was a little bit tacky, but I honestly don't think she meant any harm. She was trying to make, a little comedic moment. And honestly, I think it did go a little far, but I think some of the other jokes went a little bit too far also. I'm about to play what Keith Lee just put on his social media, and then I'm going to come back with my commentary concerning this crazy BET moment.
The BT Awards, and right now, it's something on my mind. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, I want to start by saying I am not upset at Taraji P. Henson by any stretch of the imagination. And not only that, in my opinion, she smoked it last night. I don't think for one second Taraji had any ill will or any ill intentions behind the situation. The situation happened the way it did. It is what it is. I made a video last night where I had the rose that was given to me in my hand and I let it fall on the floor. The reason I did this had nothing to do with Taraji P. Henson. The reason I dropped it on the floor is that I wholeheartedly believe that wasn't my rose. That wasn't my rose. That wasn't my moment. It was given to me, but it wasn't mine. And I always say, I don't want nothing that ain't mine. I want what's meant for me, nothing less, nothing more. The entire segment on the production side felt extremely rushed. Not only did it feel rushed, it did not feel intentional. It did not feel purposeful. I'm forever thankful for every room that I'm in. I was more than thankful and more than grateful to just sit there and enjoy the show. Me and my wife, we looked amazing. We felt amazing. We was enjoying the show. I've always spoke about my social anxiety. And for me, just to get out and be in that moment was more than enough for me. So to take me and my wife out of our seats, put us in different seats, give Taraji no direction to who we are or what we do, felt extremely unprepared and unprofessional to me. I'm personally a fan of Taraji. I've been for years and I always will be. I love to see her get the recognition that she deserved in that moment and had a platform and a stage that she's always deserved. For this situation to take away from her moment and our moment was unfair to both of us. And another example of this is a picture of my wife has been going around, and it was a small part cut from an entire moment to make it seem like she had an attitude with Taraji. My wife and myself understand the flirting that Taraji was doing was fully improv and fully joke. It was a hard situation for all of us to be in. We fully understand she made it up on the fly. I was there to just enjoy the show. I was invited. No situations and in life in general. I never longed for the spotlight. If I wanted the spotlight, I would have accepted a quarter of the opportunities that's been presented to us. But none of those opportunities were for me or my family. If you understand that, you understand it. If you don't, I'm okay with that. I'm always going to be myself. I've always been myself. Nothing about this journey, about this ride, about where we at or where we going to be is going to change me. Never have and never will. Never once was I upset that Taraji didn't know who I was. Everything that's for me will be for me. Everything that's for my family will be for my family. Everything that's for you will be for you. When it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be, with no confusion. I said that last night, and that was still misconstrued, and I stand on it 1,000%. Whatever room I'm supposed to be in, whoever's supposed to know me, whenever they're supposed to know me, it will happen how it's supposed to happen. Last night, while I appreciate the opportunity, it wasn't my moment, and that's okay. I'm cool with that. And for every single person that's been on this journey with me and that's still on this journey with me, I'm forever grateful. I appreciate y'all. I can't say it enough. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. We all humans. We all make mistakes. It is what it is. I just wish they would have set both of us up for most success in that situation. That's it. God bless you.
All right, so you guys have just heard from Keith Lee. Now, for those of you that do not know, Keith Lee is a very, very well known food critique blogger. He goes to various restaurants, food trucks, etc., in order to put failing or just businesses that just need marketing. He goes to these businesses, he discusses them. Oftentimes, his family goes in to get the food for him. And then, he critiques it. He gives you the most purest critiques. He's also known for, just, standing on what he says. He does this on his own accord, which has grown in a lot of popularity. And, he's just become very, very well known in these last few years. I did make a video about Keith Lee, so definitely check that out. I'm going to pin that in the comments. But let me say this. Keith Lee and his wife, Ronnie Lee, did have every right to come out to speak out about this. I do think that Keith Lee felt a certain type of way, having been being included in the way he was in the skit, which he did not feel was very uplifting. It seemed very rushed in his opinion. I do agree with that. And it seemed to be extremely cringeworthy and not, worthy of the platform that he is building. Now, I also believe that, because this skit went way out of his comfort zone, having anxiety, and his brand not being a brand to seek out gimmicks in this way, especially when it concerns, his wife or anyone else in his family. I think that's probably what actually affected him the most. If the skit was written in a different type of way, in order to highlight what Keith Lee tries to do with his brand, I think that this could have been more on have a purposeful moment for him and his family. So I have to agree with Keith Lee in this instance, and I definitely agree him coming out to defend his wife was in every bit of appropriateness that he needed to come out with. I do agree with most of his commentary. I don't think that Taraji P. Henson was all in this, even though I do understand to some degree Taraji has to sit down and go through a run through of what needs to be done during this. So I can't let Taraji off the hook completely. I just think that the joke itself fell flat, and it was way out of his comfort zone and way out of what he does with his brand. So I think that I think it should be left alone at this point. I think he said what he needed to say. As far as him getting the rose, I can get that. He does not want to feel like he's in public disrespecting his wife. So I definitely want to know what you guys think about this situation with Taraji P. Henson, Keith Lee, his wife Ronnie, and how this was addressed and how it came off to you guys. I definitely want to hear from you in a commentary. So like, share, subscribe, you guys. Till next time, be safe, enjoy your night. Bye, guys.